Welcome to my channel. I'm Dani Walker. This episode is all about my favorite headshots for Miss Collegiate America. If you're new, I hope that you'll enjoy this episode enough to subscribe and hit the notifications bell, as well as find me on social media at Dani Walker because I would love to connect with you there. If you are one of my international subscribers, you're probably not familiar with this pageant system, which is partially why I want to share about it so that you can get to know some of the other great programs that we have in the US. But also, if you are competing within the United States, I wanted to share my perspective as a judge and as a pageant coach and also just as a person. So obviously these opinions and the things I'm going to say are totally subjective, but I wanted to share that on Pageant Headshot so that you could better prepare for your next competition. In no particular order, we're starting with Illinois. I think she's really beautiful in this photo. She looks really familiar. I feel like she was a former NAM queen. I'm not sure. Someone please comment below. I believe she's also competed in collegiate before, but the photo is great. It's not over retouched. Her hair is blowing in the wind. Everything is just enough, not too much, so I really liked it and I think it's a beautiful image. Next on my list is Tennessee. Love this image. It borderlines being too blown out. So there's almost too much light on her face, but not too much. So we're right on that edge. The way that I see it now, it looks like the sun is shining on her face and she's just beaming and glowing, and I think she looks stunning. This is a greatly styled photo. The hair, the wardrobe, the makeup, everything is really put together, and the smile is great as well. So I loved it. If you love the collegiate system and you're cheering for someone, be sure to take a screenshot of this episode, post it to an Instagram story, and hashtag it and tag it at Dani Walker so that I can find it, and then also tag your favorite contestant to show your support. Next we have Miss Kentucky. So I love this image because it's unique. She's the only contestant whose picture I really liked, where she had her hair up. Also, she kept everything else pretty plain. Yes, she's wearing some custom Stephanie Summers couture earrings, but they're really nice modern style, and then she wore a plain shirt. She had some really excellent direction here, or she's just really talented enough to put this together herself. Either way, I loved it. She took a risk and it really worked for her. It's also really well edited. So if I were judging and I saw this photo, I would assume that this contestant will probably have some great wardrobe at the pageant, and she would be somebody that I would be looking out for because this photo was so well put together. If you love these images too, be sure to comment photo shoot down below so I can hear from you, and also so the contestants that are watching this too can hear from you as well. Next we have Maryland. This is my favorite headshot of the bunch. I love it. It's bright, it's sunny, her hair is glamorous, it's soft, it's not stuck to her head. The makeup is beautiful. She's edited, but not too much. She has a great, simple, bright outfit on. She actually went with no earrings, which I don't mind, and everything was just really working in this image for me. So she looks ready to go and very competitive. Absolutely love her. I'm expecting to see great things from her, and also she was a former Miss Teen USA contestant, so she's got some really great pageant experience under her belt. By the way, if you need some extra pointers and tips for your next pageant and you just don't know where to start, then be sure to take advantage of my free pageant prep course. I am linking that in the description below. Next we have South Carolina, another really well done image here. Nothing's too over the top. So she has some nice voluminous pageant curls. She's wearing a great color. She's smiling in this image. Nice amount of makeup on, not over the top. And really most importantly for me here is she looks really inviting. She looks really welcoming. So that's the vibe that I'm getting from this photo, and I love it. If I was judging, I would be excited to meet her. Next is DC. So I wish that this photo was cropped in just a little bit more so we couldn't see the jeans. I don't like the idea of jeans for a pageant of this caliber because I think it comes across as a little bit casual. But aside from that, the hair is soft, makeup is great, the lighting fantastic, editing, she's not blurry. She looks absolutely fantastic, and this is the type of image that I could easily see posted onto social media as an announcement of, hey, the new Miss Collegiate America is, and these are the types of images that you want to be looking for guidance. I always like to picture, like, if someone was to win and they would announce them, what would that first image be that they would release? And this type of image I could definitely see out there. Next we have Alabama. She is absolutely stunning. I've seen her on social media, gorgeous, gorgeous girl. I thought that the orange is daring. It's something we don't see too much in pageants, but it does look great on her. I wish that they would not have retouched her skin so much because I have seen a lot of pictures of her and she is beautiful and she looks like she has awesome and great skin. So for me, that's the only critique of this photo, just a little bit less skin retouching. Other than that, she's stunning. If you want to hear a little bit more about some pageant headshot tips, then check out this episode right up here. Those were my top favorite headshots for collegiate. So I want to say a couple other notes because you might be wondering, why didn't I include certain other contestants? So some contestants, I can tell by their images that they really are beautiful young women naturally, that you could tell they don't need a lot of hair or makeup, and that's great. But sometimes due to the photographer, your hair, your makeup, the lighting, you're having a bad day, something about it just didn't work on the day that you took your pageant headshot, or something went really, really wrong there. And that is what happens in a lot of pageants if you don't have that great high quality image. And I think that's a lesson that a lot of contestants need to learn. It's something that they're overlooking, is the importance of that really, really great pageant headshot, or getting something reshot. So a lot of contestants, I didn't include them in this episode, not because I don't think that they're beautiful or even that I didn't really like the image, but it's more of that I didn't think the image was their best image for this particular pageant system. So I was looking for photos that I see as more on brand for collegiate, because there were some other really, really beautiful images, but those images are more appropriate for different pageant systems and what that pageant system is looking for in terms of their look and their branding. And that's something you have to consider, is making sure that the person that you shoot with is going to be able to help you create the look for your particular pageant system. And there are some really fine differences there. And that's the only reason that I didn't include some other really, really beautiful images that I would have loved to include. I just felt that these ones were best for the pageant system and for the age division. So just wanted to clarify that. I still have lots of other favorites in this bunch, and I think it's going to be a really, really competitive year. It should be a great pageant to watch, so make sure that you tune into this one. And thank you so much for watching this episode. I hope that you learn lots of new things here and that you'll come back for lots more. So be sure to subscribe, hit the notifications bell so you know when there's new episodes, and also follow me on social media at Dani Walker.